This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they can't bring him down. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right. Nike tech.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end. This is going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with third down looming.
On the quick, right?
Stroud. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through, dropping for an 8-yard loss. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Hurts to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Darius Alexander forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. It's now a 3rd and 4.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down near midfield. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. The Rams at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful. I expect them to do just that.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. Down the right sideline. And he's going to take this one in for the Rams. Touchdown. Travis Etienne. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. That touchdown certainly a welcome sight. Remember, they were shut out last week. They talked to us about getting early momentum. Well, here you go in the opening quarter.
Got to rebuild confidence because when you get shut out, I don't care how strong you are mentally, you've got to take a step back and say, okay, what just happened here? Because nothing that we were doing worked well enough to get into the end zone, and that's a nice confidence-building drive, one that puts it in the end zone to give them an opportunity.
Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Rams 7, Vikings nothing.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of the game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumping. Oh, you understand the same way, just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. He gets this to Davante Adams. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Stroud looking to change the play. They'll run on first down. It's Rhodes. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now Stroud. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
Here we go. Tony.
Slot man moves right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
And that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through. Pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're going to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Stroud looking to throw. hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Fourth down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for the guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Second down and a yard. Hurts. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Darius Alexander. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. You did, but let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
First down, Minnesota.
All right.
On first down, it's Rhodes. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Stroud sets up the play action. And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And they will take over first and 10.
You're not.
offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
2nd and 6. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, LA! Zay Flowers, 78 yards. And the Rams are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, and that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wideout.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
Now Moody for the PAT. And the lead is now 24.
That's the score. Rams 24. Vikings nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
He finds his man complete. That's Rhodes. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And Stroud now to throw. Slant to Adams. And brought down, but now before they're inside the 25. Here's Stroud. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Why Tony? 118. What's that?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make it 24-7.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Here now, 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They're going to look to throw. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Second and 10. They'll look to throw again. Open man, that's Felton. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Braden Fisk. A big loss on the play. It's now second and goal.
They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Out of the gun now on third down. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on third down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. Oh, the sneak gets Hurts. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line of scrimmage.
I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes you even call cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them. I mean, the quarterback's job's pretty easy there.
It really is. You talk about inches, just go get it.
Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described, a defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball in his hands.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here's Hurts to throw. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Viking 16.
That's good.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Now Hurts on the option right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down.
Jake Moody on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown in this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
All right.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up when they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Stroud. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Stroud will look to throw once more. He finds his man, complete. It's Rhodes. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get into his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Three quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, going keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
23-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Throwing now is Stroud. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Now Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he's loose at the 40. Travis Etienne. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 78 yards.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon.